Are you as excited about tonight's debate as I am?
You know, after being a fan of the Miami Dolphins for 30 years, and being absolutely certain that Joe Biden would wipe the floor with Donald Trump in the last debate, I really can't see myself getting truly excited about anything anymore.
Wow, okay, so when you're done being a mopey little bitch, let's turn on the debate. This time, it's between God Emperor Trump and evil incarnate Kamala Devi Harris, who stole the nomination from Sleepy Joe after his terrible performance back in June.
The nomination was not stolen. Joe Biden dropped out because he realized that he was mentally unfit for office. It takes a lot of courage to put the needs of America over the needs of your ego. Maybe Trump should take a lesson.
Oh please, Lord Trump has a sounder mind than anyone else on earth. In fact, I've heard he's a very stable genius.
Let's just get on with it. All it'll take is one jab at his ego and I'm fairly certain he'll start ranting about made-up bullshit within 5 seconds.
Excuse me, unlike you dumb liberals, Donald Trump only deals in cold, hard facts, and facts do not care about your feelings. Let's watch.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Oh.
Now, my friend, what did you think of this debate?
I think that we are in serious trouble.
Really, I'm oddly feeling much better about America's future after tonight than I was back at the end of June.
What? How can you possibly be excited for the direction of America when there are Haitian immigrants roaming the streets and eating our pets? That's why I have Fluffy here in the studio to protect her.
Are you fucking serious? You actually believe that nonsense?
Well, President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance both said they saw it on TV.
Yeah, probably on an episode of Criminal Minds or some shit. All Trump does is watch TV. All he cares about is theatrics and TV. And I'm pretty sure that couchfucker J.D. Vance only watches reruns of Little House on the Prairie and spends his time ogling IKEA catalogs.
That is a salacious lie and you know it. There is no evidence that J.D. Vance fornicates with pieces of furniture. Probably.
You're right. There's about as much evidence for that as there is that there are packs of feral Haitian migrants hunting down pets to use as food in fucking Midwestern Ohio. Even the supposed victim city itself has come out and called bullshit, and that it's all based off stupid fake memes and viral rumours online with no basis in reality. And since you claim to like facts so much, then here's one for you. The fact that a candidate for the most powerful position in the world not only brought this up as a legitimate talking point during an audition for that position, but doubled down on it when fact-checked, would end any other candidate's viability on the spot, without question. It's, as Kamala put it, a fucking disgrace.
Anyway, as well as puppy-eating illegal immigrants from the Caribbean, President Trump also brought up the issue of abortion. Did you know that everyone, even liberals apparently, wanted Roe versus Wade overturned?
I didn't, because it's not even remotely true. Over 65% of Americans disagreed with overturning that precedent. It's again, just bullshit that Trump makes up on the spot. He's been doing this constantly for 9 fucking years now.
I think you mean he has been preaching the truth for 9 glorious years. Did you know that in liberal states, doctors can execute babies after they've been born? It's true. According to President Trump, liberals want doctors to be able to kill babies after they have been in the womb for 9 months, and even after birth. They take these beautiful babies and just execute them like rogue Ohio Haitians execute pets. It is sickening.
What's sickening is not only do you believe that egregious lie, but that it might be one of the most dangerous that deranged lunatic has ever told. Nowhere in America is it legal to execute a child, nor will it ever be, you goddamn psychopath. And the only time late-term abortions are permitted is if it's between the life of the fetus or the life of the mother, or if the fetus is non-viable. It's an absolutely sickening lie spread by Christian blogs and other bullshit outlets in order to demonize liberals who just want women to be able to make their own healthcare decisions. And it's extremely dangerous. If you don't believe in abortion, then you have every right to protest and make your voice and your perspective heard. And I absolutely encourage you to, because it's important to hear every American voice. But by lying about something like this, you virtually guaranteed that there are nut jobs out there right now planning on slaughtering innocent doctors and nurses, ironically all in the name of the sanctity of life.
Speaking of healthcare, President Trump also announced that he has a health plan that is much better than the stupid Affordable Care Act, also known as Obama-Hussein Care.
Is this the same healthcare plan he announced he would reveal nearly a decade ago, but never actually did, and kept saying it was coming in 2 weeks?
Well, it is more like the concepts of a plan. Besides, he tried to replace that horrible health plan during his first term, but it was saved by the lone vote of former prisoner of war loser John McCain.
John McCain, who I feel I have to remind you is a fucking war hero, actually saved healthcare for millions of Americans. The vote wasn't to replace Obamacare, it was to just repeal it without an actual replacement. That way people would have no choice but to rely on incredibly expensive private insurance. And you know what industry donates generously to the Republican Party? Or that many corrupt rich politicians are involved with? Look, there's nothing wrong with private insurance for the people who can afford it. But there should be a universal healthcare option for the people who can't. How can you look your fellow citizens in the eye and say you're voting for even more tax breaks for billionaires, while at the same time voting against using taxes to help save people's lives?
Anyway, another very serious issue that President Trump brought up is Kamala Devi Harris's intention to perform transgender operations on illegal immigrants that are in prison.
Look, I'm just going to stop you right there. You and I both know that it doesn't matter what reality has to say about the situation. You're not going to listen to it anyway. I already see you people complaining about Trump being fact-checked more than Kamala. Yet you've never stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, it's because Trump lies a lot more than she does. Transgender operations on illegal immigrants in prison is literally just a mishmash of all his ridiculous talking points squeezed into a single, idiotic, rage-provoking sentence that everyone in the world is now dumber for having had to hear. Between that and baby executions and migrants eating your dogs and litter boxes in classrooms and school nurses performing sex change operations on elementary school kids, it's clear that reality no longer matters to you as much as your fantasy, so there's no point in even talking about it anymore.
I didn't hear you deny it.